Hey guys, welcome to today's video and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to take a little break from reviewing products. I'm going to be sharing some videos from the Tik Tok app, videos that I found that I wanted to share with you all, and this is not a cutting type of video. I'm not going to be insulting these people. I'm not going to be making fun of them. That is not what my channel is all about. I don't make fun of anybody. I thought that I would just share some videos on here and give my opinion on some of them and maybe products that maybe they should be using instead of the ones that they're currently using. But again, this is my own personal opinion. They can do whatever they want to do. You guys can do whatever you want. I just thought that I would switch things up a little bit since TikTok is the newest craze right now for social media, and I wasn't going to get it. I thought, you know what, I don't know if I'm going to use this app so much, but 2 weeks ago I caved, I signed up, I created an account, and I am addicted already. I just love watching videos, and I love watching what there is out there for skincare videos and just crazy videos that people like to do for pranks and whatnot. So I thought that why not get it, and now I am hooked. So if you want to follow me over there, my name over on TikTok is sincerelymissash. You can follow me below. I will leave the link for you. I have created some videos so far, but nothing crazy. I don't know if I'm gonna really go in depth with this app, but we'll see what happens. Now before we get into this video, if you'd like to subscribe to my channel and ring that bell, that way you're never gonna miss any of my future videos on skincare and all things beauty, and I upload videos every single week. So let's get right into the video. So like I said, you guys, this is just going to be a fun video to watch. I am not making fun of these people whatsoever. I don't think it's right to make fun of people, especially on social media and on platforms like this. It's really easy for us to bully people behind a screen, but in theory, it really shouldn't be done. So this isn't me bullying people whatsoever. This is just me reacting to the video for the first time, just giving my opinion based on the video that I am seeing. So whatever works for you, you guys, you just keep being you. You keep using and doing what is working for you. In skincare, yes, there are some rules and whatnot on how to use things and in what order to use things, but if you're using it in a specific way and it's working for you and you don't see any problems, all you're seeing is results, girl, use what works for you. Okay, so let's go in with the first video.
Skin decided to break out, so I bought all of these, so I'm gonna put every single one of them.
Oh, the cat's cute. Oh. I could feel the pain for her. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Biore strips. That's what she's got all over her face. She said that her face is breaking out, so she wants to put Biore strips all over the face. Now you guys, if you are breaking out, there are other products that you can be using instead of Biore strips. I've never been a fan of Biore strips. I know that a lot of people like it. They like it to remove blackheads on their nose, but if you are breaking out, there are other products for this. Like I said, you can use the ordinary niacinamide. You can use a lot of cleansers that are meant for people who are breaking out. There's just so many products that can be used instead of this. Now Biore strips, like ripping a layer of skin off your face. It's also removing peach fuzz. Yes, it could be removing blackheads and maybe some whiteheads, but I just cannot. I don't like Biore strips whatsoever. It never worked for me and it's painful as hell. So Biore strips is definitely something that I do not like to do because that's just going to irritate your skin even more, and her skin is already going red. So let's finish part 2.
Alright, part 2 guys, because I can't get these off for the life of me. Oh my god, what have I done? Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
I am not being dramatic. This is the most painful thing in my life. Oh my god, it's so swollen right now. What am I doing? I can feel it this way. Oh, not better, now better. Fuck, it's so close to my eye. Oh my god, ow.
Oh my god. The sound, the sound.
So fast.
Breathe, girl.
It's in my eyebrow. Yeah. That one didn't hurt, so. Ow. This one's in my hair.
Yeah.
I keep.
Oh my goodness gracious. I need to take a breather. That there would have been so painful. I just can't imagine. I know how painful it is to put it on the nose, let alone your temples and your cheeks. Like, oh my goodness. Okay, so yes, I definitely would not suggest or recommend putting Biore strips all over your face. I just would not. Look how red her face is already, and just the sound of her skin, like, it's just not a good thing. Her skin's gonna definitely be irritated. She said that her face is already swollen. I can believe it. And you know what? Don't use Biore strips on your face. If it works for your nose, use it for your nose, but for the remainder of your face, I definitely wouldn't suggest it. There's other products, like I said, that you can be using, and honestly, guys, don't do it. Okay, so let's go in with the second video.
Hi, so I got a skincare mini fridge for Christmas, and we're gonna set it up. This is what it looks like. First things first, the fact that I'm doing this with one hand is pretty impressive. Let's open it up. Alright, I got it out of the box, and it comes with stickers. Also, ignore my fan in the background, it's loud. So here it is.
Oh, that's cute.
White, and I'm just gonna put it right here for right now.
I love the marble.
Right, so if we open it up, okay, instructions are right here. Okay, so it comes with a normal cord, but it also comes with one of the plugs for your car. Anyways,
So if you're on a road trip, you can bring your fridge with you still. That's good.
And I already hear it starting to work. Now we're gonna fill it with my skincare. So we're gonna put my sheet mask in this part, and these little guys in here, and this one. I'm gonna put the little roller in here. All my Vanish products. Look how cute. My little water sprays. Definitely the cucumber setting spray. Some more mask up here. Here is the final product.
I love that. That is so cute. Okay, so I am a big fan of putting products in the fridge. I definitely don't put all of my skincare products in the fridge, but you definitely can with certain products. So I love to keep my vitamin C serums in the fridge, my masks, my sheet masks, I have the Skin Iceland under eye patches that I like to keep in the fridge, and I also like to keep a lot of other products in the fridge too. So you definitely can be putting products in the fridge. It will help prolong your vitamin C for sure, but your other products, it doesn't necessarily prolong all of your products. It just keeps it at a cool temperature, which is really nice to apply to your skin if you are somebody that likes to apply products to your skin when they're cool. It's really nice to have it in the morning, so it wakes you up and it's a nice refreshing feel on the skin. So I am all for these little mini fridges. I don't actually personally have one. I probably should, but I just stick them in my regular fridge and the way I go. So I love the idea of a mini fridge. If you have one, great. I absolutely love them and I am a big fan of them.
Good morning, guys. So I just woke up. Lighting, yeah. So I'm gonna share you my beauty hack, which I do every morning, which brings out the glow in my skin and reduces the puffy eyes. And for that, you only need ice. Yes. All you need is the bowl full of ice, and you have to dunk your face in it for 5 minutes. This is my face after I've dunked in my face for 5 minutes, and you can see, it's really cool.
Okay. So I'm all for putting ice on the skin. It really does help to depuff your skin. It helps with fine lines and wrinkles as well, inflammation, and if you're breaking out, it really does help to decrease the inflammation and the redness of your current pimples. So I'm all for this. Now she says she uses this every morning for 5 minutes. Now I personally, number one, I wouldn't be able to tolerate having my face in a bowl of ice cold water with ice cubes floating in it. That would just be be way too cold for me. I'd probably get one of those cold headaches, and that just wouldn't be enjoyable for me. Maybe 1 to 2 minutes I'd probably do it for, but I probably wouldn't even make it to 2 minutes, maybe 1 minute, 30 seconds. But there's other ways that you can do this as well. Now, she's got the right idea. This really does help to give your skin a glow. Now, her skin is absolutely gorgeous, so she's doing something right. That's what works for her. But for me, what I personally would do is get a damp cloth, put some ice cubes inside it, wrap it around together, and then just do little compressions all over my face, especially the areas where I'm seeing that I'm puffy, which is usually underneath my eyes. And if I do have some acne breakouts on my chin or wherever, then I will just do the cold compresses on those areas. And I have done this before, and it really does work wonders. I especially use it for my puffy under eyes. I do wake up a lot with puffy under eyes, especially if I'm eating a lot of sodium the night before. I do retain water. Now, I do use things to drain the lymphatic drainage. I can do a video and touch base on how I do that at a different time, but sometimes that doesn't cut it. You need something that is cool, like ice, to get rid of the puffiness under your eyes, and just hold it there and just do little compresses. I will do it for about a minute, take it off for about 30 seconds to a minute, and then keep doing it until I see the swelling going down. I feel like this is a little bit more gentle on the skin. You're not going to get as irritated, and you're not going to be freezing either. So you can definitely do it either way. This is the way that I like to do it, but she does have the right idea, and like I said, her skin is gorgeous. So let's finish the video.
My face after I've done that. I do this every single morning. You can see the natural glow it has gained. Now you need to moisturize your face, and voila, you're done.
Yeah, so you definitely want to moisturize your face for sure, and follow all of your other skincare products on afterwards, of course. So I would cleanse your skin, and then I would do what my technique was, or if you're into it and you can tolerate it, do what she did, and then tone your skin, put your serums on, your moisturizer, and then your SPF. So you can definitely follow all of your skincare products on afterwards, and your skin really does feel and look amazing.
So I got this face mask, and it didn't come with instructions. And I looked it up online later and realized you're only supposed to do your T-zone. I did my whole face, so let's see how this goes.
I can't stand that sound, you guys. I can't. It's like pain. See how red her skin went?
It hurts. It's been
Oh, girl.
2 minutes.
Okay, so her skin's not too red, but it's still red and irritated.
Why didn't you do this first?
Oh, she's really red around here. Okay, so honestly, she's got beautiful skin. Like when she put her makeup on, her skin looks beautiful. She did her makeup on point, and she covered up all the redness that happened after that mask. Those masks, you guys, like I cannot. I just despise masks like that. Number one, super painful. Number two, the irritation that you get from peeling something like that off your skin is just... I just cringe. I just cringe to think about how painful and how much damage you're doing to your skin. Now, if you like masks like these and they work for you and you don't mind the feel, keep on using it. But this mask reminds me of Biore strips. It's just something that you're peeling off your skin that's taking some skin off and peach fuzz. Now, there's other ways to remove peach fuzz. I'm telling you, there are other ways. You don't need to be using things like this to remove peach fuzz. That's just too painful in my opinion. But there's other masks that you guys can be using that all you have to do is just rinse off that will target certain skin concerns like acne, or if you need something for calming or hydration or something for exfoliation. There are masks out there that are made for your skin that you don't have to peel off, that you can just leave on and rinse off. Now, I recently just did a video on my top face masks that really do work, that I absolutely love, and all you need to do is just rinse them off. So if you haven't seen that video, I will link it below for you as well as up here. I talk about masks that are good for acne, cystic acne, as well as oil. I also share some masks that have AHAs for exfoliation, and I also share some that are going to give you a lot of hydration and moisture. So definitely check out that video if you are in the market for a face mask. But that there, I'm telling you, like, her skin looked beautiful when she put on makeup. Her skin was still pretty red, and your skin would stay red for a fairly long time. Like, I don't have the pain tolerance to use a product like that, and my skin personally would be probably like a tomato. My face would be super red, just like a lot of us would be. Like, our skin is just not meant for something to be peeled off harshly like that. So I wouldn't recommend face masks like this. I really wouldn't. But again, if it works for you, keep on using it. Okay, so I have one more video here to share with you, so let's get right into it.
My skincare routine, all the ordinary products are new, the rest aren't. This is the cleanser I use. It actually makes my face very smooth. This is an exfoliator I use. A lot of people don't like it because apparently it tears your skin, but it doesn't tear mine. Now,
okay, I have to pause it right there. That St. Ives scrub, I definitely would not recommend that whatsoever. Again, if you're using this product and you love it and it works for you, keep on using what's working for you. But for me personally, I don't like anything from the St. Ives line whatsoever. I used to use their body lotion ones, and I loved it for my legs and for my dry skin on my arms. But anything from the St. Ives line for the face, I was never a fan of. I just don't like the way my skin feels when I use the products. Now, I haven't used this line for a very long time, so maybe the ingredients have changed a little bit since my high school days, but I used to use some of the products in high school, especially when I used to work at Shoppers Drug Mart, and the line did nothing for me. It irritated my skin. My skin got really red, and I personally don't like anything from the St. Ives brand for the face. But everyone's skin's different. What works for me may not work for you, vice versa. So if this works for you, then keep on using it. But there are so many other types of scrubs and exfoliants that you can be using on your skin. There's the Tatcha rice powder. That is extremely very gentle. Yes, it does have a high price tag on it, but it's so gentle. You can use a chemical exfoliants. If you have a Ferrero Luna Mini 2, using that to cleanse your skin will help to remove some of your surface dead skin that is left on your face. So there are different types of scrubs and exfoliants that you can use to get rid of the dead skin on your face. But a product like this, I personally wouldn't recommend it, and it is pretty rough in consistency from what I can remember, so I just wouldn't use that product.
oh, I promised I wasn't going to swear on this toner, but I mean, I might. Burning.
Okay, so that is the new Tarte Knockout Tingle Treatment Toner. That's a fairly new product that just hit the market, and I have never tried it yet. I did have a subscriber ask me if I've ever used it, and I had to say no, I've never used it before. Now, I have read some reviews on this, and there's a lot of mixed reviews where people said they loved it, and there was also quite a bit of people that said that they did not like it, that it was very irritating and harsh on the skin. Now, she said her skin was burning. Now, this isn't supposed to burn your skin. Tarte Cosmetics says that this is supposed to give you a tingling sensation. Now, everyone has different strengths of sensitivities when it comes to the skin. You know, what I think is burning, you may think it's a tingling sensation, vice versa. So she says it's burning, but really it should be a tingling sensation. Now, that toner has salicylic acid, lactic acid, as well as niacinamide, and some other type of ingredients as well. So there is some acids in here, which is going to make your skin a little sensitive, especially to the sun. Now, we're going to see what type of other product she's going to be using here. So I don't know if this is her morning or her nighttime skincare routine. She didn't say. So let's find out if she says it.
This mask was really good. Had to choke back water because I was sweating.
So I had to pause it because I wanted to know what mask she was using. Now, she was using the Ordinary Salicylic Acid 2% mask. So I've never used this product personally. I was thinking about getting it at one point, but this one is the one that she's using on her skin. Now this one here is a mask that you only want to use 1 to 2 times per week, ideally in the PM. So I don't know if this is her everyday morning routine or her everyday nighttime routine. I'm really hoping that she's not using this mask every day, because The Ordinary says to only use it 1 to 2 times per week. Now maybe she'll state it in the rest of this video, I don't know, but this mask will conflict with other type of strong acids. So she did just use that toner that had lactic and salicylic acid in there. Now she's using another mask that has salicylic acid in here. So before I paused it, I just saw what her next product is, and her next product is the EUK 134 0.1%. Now that there is an antioxidant. So let's see what's gonna happen here.
This is a serum I use. It actually cooled down my face a lot. And my face is still red because of that toner, but it's not burning anymore, thank God. Yeah, it looks like I had a sunburn, a bad one. Now this is moist.
Okay, so that toner clearly does not react well to her poor skin. She's definitely getting a reaction from this. I've never used the toner, so I don't know if your face is supposed to look like that. Leave your comments below if you use this toner and that has happened to you, because I feel like that's not normal. I feel like your face should not be red, sunburnt like. I don't think that's normal. And then she used that salicylic acid mask on top, and then she used the EUK 134 0.1%, which is an antioxidant. So those are 3 products that she probably shouldn't have used together. Now, if it's working for her, okay, but by the looks of her skin, that toner is the problem, and I don't think she should be using that toner at all, and she shouldn't be using it combined with the other 2 products that I just mentioned. So that EUK actually conflicts with other type of acids. So she did use that toner that had the lactic and salicylic acid. Then she used the salicylic mask, and that EUK can conflict with those acids. Now the EUK can also conflict with some pure vitamin C forms, and The Ordinary recommends not to use it with the Buffet plus copper peptides 1%. So the EUK 134 will definitely conflict with those. Now let's see what her other products are.
Now this is the moisturizer I got today. It was so nice. It cooled down my face as well. This is me angry because fuck the Tarte toner.
Okay, so the cream that she just put on her face was actually The Ordinary Magnesium Ascorbyl Phosphate 10%. Now, you can use this product every day, morning as well as nighttime. Now, this is a vitamin C product. Now, this is a stabilized form of vitamin C that is a derivative. So this is not a pure form of vitamin C. So this can go with the EUK 134 0.1%. But because she did the salicylic mask as well as that toner that has salicylic and lactic acid in it, I don't know if I would have combined it with that vitamin C product. Now, the vitamin C on here, it doesn't say that there's any conflicts with products from The Ordinary with that vitamin C cream. There's no conflicts with that product that The Ordinary says, but normally you don't really want to combine your acids with your vitamin C. Now, sometimes I will incorporate a glycolic toner in the morning if I'm really breaking out and I'm seeing a lot of problems with my skin, but I always make sure that my toner is dry completely before I go and put a vitamin C serum, because I feel like there'll be less conflict that way. Then my toner isn't diluting and changing the potency too much of my vitamin C. But again, I don't do that every day. I do that once in a blue moon, so I don't have to worry about it too much. If you are somebody that is using that every day, just know that they could conflict to one another, especially the pure form of vitamin C. So for her, she used it as her last step of her routine. Again, I don't know if she is using this every morning or every night or both. I don't know, but I'm really hoping that she's not using the mask every day. And that toner, she definitely shouldn't even be using that toner based on how red her skin got. It looked very sunburnt, like she said, and it's just totally irritating her skin. So this is my own personal thought and opinion on this video. There's nothing wrong with that vitamin C cream. I probably would have put another moisturizer on top just to give my skin more moisture, considering what the toner did to her skin. I would have wanted to put a lot more moisture on my skin if I had seen that and that had happened to me. But she said it was nice and cooling on her skin and it felt nice on her skin, and that's all that mattered. As long as that product made her skin feel better, that's all that matters at the end of the day. So that is everything in today's video, and I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I really had fun creating this video, and I really had fun looking for videos on the TikTok app so that I can share it with you guys. And again, this was not to bully any of these girls. This was not to call them out on their faults. This is just me giving my own personal thoughts and opinions based on what they're doing. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that as long as you're not making fun of them and you're not calling them out and telling them that they're doing something wrong. If it's working for them at the end of the day, that's all that matters. And if I tell you guys a way of doing something in a certain way, in a certain technique, and using this product with this, that's just the way I like to do it. But at the end of the day, if you want to tweak it and change it to how you like it, you do that, and you just keep being you and do what works for you. At the end of the day, you know what? There are rules in the skincare world, and all of us have our own ways of doing things and our own techniques of doing things. And again, we need to support one another. I can help you guys out in tweaking your skincare routine to improve your skin, and I am happy and I've done my job. And again, I will have all the products that I mentioned in the video below, as well as that mask video as well. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and I would also love to hear your feedback on some of these as well. I always like to read your comments and to see what all of you guys have to say. So again, I will see you guys in my next video. Remember to let me know if you want to see more videos like this. I definitely will create another one if you guys do like this video. So take care. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye guys.